Hello and happy Wednesday. It's a writing Wednesday, hopefully, crossing my fingers all the time because my focus since Nano has been quite shoddy. And so I'm hoping that today will be a bit better. I have put my bullet journal to the side. I have put my various notebooks to the side. I have a new document in front of me for one of the things that I want to sort of like one of the segments that I want to write. So, and I've gone ahead and I've written like one line, so I'm not staring at a blank page when the timer starts. So hopefully the focus will be much better today. Which is what Kai was asking. Hey, how's your focus today? Because it's been terrible this month. So hopefully today will be better. I don't know. Yeah. So I think I'm going to have to do this particular thing, and hopefully will help me sort of recapture the magic of what I was intending to write for like Project Moon. And sort of get my brain back into drafting mode rather than outlining or brainstorming mode. So Divide by Sight, hello, stopping by to say, hey, happy writing. Thank you. Thank you very much. And Rosalind is here. Hello, how are you? Devin is here. Howdy. I saw you on Lisa Daly's stream. Yes, and also don't forget water, H2O, tea, coffee, whatever beverage you choose. We need to stay hydrated. Stacy, hello, welcome. Spence is here. Hello, lovelies. How are you? And Christina is here. Hey, everyone. And Megan is here. Hello, all. How are you? Jean is here. Hello. And Elizabeth is here. Hello. Stacy, smiley face. Yes. So, are y'all feeling like you've recovered from the month of Nano? I have not. I don't think I've tracked other than like maybe the first day or two of December, which breaks my sort of like half mil wordy tracking a whole lot. I mean, I do have records of what I've written. I just haven't put it in a spreadsheet, so I don't know what my overall pitiful word count is. But yeah, so are y'all feeling like Nano or Mill Wordy like does something to your brain in which like after a while of just going words, it's like kaput, I'm dead, is sort of like how my writing, that's kind of how I felt after last year's Nano as well. And so I'm wondering if like the all-pervasiveness of Nano sometimes like helps burn that creative drive out, because I know that I was just consuming Nano content for the whole month. Like I wasn't doing anything else. So like any other videos that were going on, I didn't watch them. I was like purely Nano writing sprints, Nano updates, like just that. And so I feel like I kind of overdosed on Nano, and I wonder if that's sort of part of the problem, is that I associate Nano so much with creative writing, that sometimes, like when I'm overdosed with Nano, I feel like I'm overdosed on creative writing. I don't know if that makes sense. So Megan says, I need to work on editing my novel. Ooh, got to read through it first, though. Yes, the read through is important. Just, you should definitely do it quicker than I did because I took way too many breaks. Kai says, I've been looking through some old notes and sorting out the overarching story instead of purely writing. Just going to be printing things today. Sometimes you got to print things in order to put them in order and all that. Hannah is here. Hello. Welcome. Everybody says hi to Hannah. All right, so I think I need to start with the 15-minute timer to start with to get my brain into this scene that I'm going to be writing this chunk of text that will hopefully flow easily out of my fingers, as writing occasionally does. So Elizabeth says, I think that makes sense. I mean, 50K words is intense. Yes, it is. It definitely is. Stacy says, I'm taking this month off since I just finished. I'm going to be working on the genealogy since your membership expires this month. Yes, absolutely. Do it before it expires. Okay, let me choose the timer. I think I'm going to go with the 15-minute penguin timer. And share the screen. Make it big. Okay. All right, so make sure that if you have already been working this morning, that you save your document. Make sure you have something to hydrate with. Make sure you do a posture check, straighten your spine, roll your shoulders back, and stretch if you need to. Get up, walk around if that's necessary. Grab a snack if you need one to fuel your brain. And we are going to go ahead and get started with this 15-minute timer in... Let me slide the volume up so we can hear the wind chimes at the end. 3, 2, 1, go! All right, that was the 15-minute timer. We will pause this when it comes up. As long as it actually pauses, we should be good. Okay. Sorry, I took a phone call at the very end there. My mom is going to get she went to go get a COVID test at one of the walk-up places because she's going to be going down to Florida to make sure that my great aunt has a procedure that's been scheduled, but she has to have like a paper from that proves that she doesn't have the COVID before she can take my great aunt, out of the assisted living place to go get the procedure. So she was having that done, and there's only one place that is open to do the free COVID tests in the whole county. So their online appointments were all booked, but they said that she could go ahead and like go up there, and if somebody was late or if somebody didn't show up for their appointment, she could get in. So she got one, so she'll be able to get her test results before she goes down to Florida on Sunday. So, hey, excellent. And I got 250 words. So, yay! That feels like such an improvement over the last week or so. So, yay. All right. And we had some, let's see. So, Bunny, hello. You are ready for some sprinting. Christina loves all of our little reminders. Yay! And BC is here. Hello, writing weirdos. And Petra is here. Hello, hello. Yes. And BC is doing pretty good. You have a touch of a cold, but not feeling too bad for it today, which is awesome. So stay hydrated. Soup, tea, orange juice, all of that. Autumn is here. Hi, friends. Hello. Autumn, are you streaming today? Did I have you? Why was I thinking you might stream today? Well, if you are, let us know, because I can't seem to remember, and I don't have it on the list at the moment. So, all the hellos. And Ayane says, I managed to pick up my pen. That sometimes is the thing. Yes. So Bonnie got 157. Nice. Very nice. BC has been all over the soup and tea. Yes, you feel like you slosh when you walk. Yeah. Sometimes that is the best way to do it, though. Megan says, I'm watching 3 YouTube videos right now. 2 live streams and 1 videos. Luckily, I can pause one of the 3. True. Very true. Yeah, the audio might get confusing occasionally, though, if you're doing all 3 at once. Elizabeth sent in my secret project. Ooh, can't wait for the results. That's exciting. Yay. Who else is streaming you want to support with the likes and the watch time? I know that Mallory Cooper streams essentially weekdays till 5. And then who else was it? Let's see. iWriterly was streaming a bit ago. And was there a third one? I'm not sure. But yes, so Hannah got just the 1 A4 page, but hey, that's handwritten, takes a lot longer. So filling out a good page, it's excellent. So, and you have to find a new cartridge. Are you using fountain pens? Both you and Ayane. I have some fountain pens, but they're like the the cheapy novice ones, where they're actual like disposable sort of. So they come like already loaded, and so I have those, but then I also have a couple of like ones that you have to put the cartridge in. But I'm not real good with fountain pens because I tend to put a little bit too much pressure on the nib, and then that just spells long-term disaster. So Jace is doing the Sims play. That's what it was. Yes. So Shadow's Lair just had your computer shut off. Oh no, is it updating? It might be updating. Hopefully it's updating and we'll be back like normal to itself, to its normal self soon. Don't play Sims, but you put them on the background so they have some watch time. Yes. So I know Jace and Meadow have been doing, and Cat Leo, and occasionally Charlie, have all been doing Sims as like sort of like creating storylines for the characters as they play the game, which is very funny to me and fun. So the Shadow's Lair, no new words, but fix some spelling before it shut down. Yes, yes, yes. Also using a fountain pen. Excellent. Good, good. Also, if people are into hip hop and the like, Grayson Square is streaming right now. He talks about so many things. You just love to watch his streams. I have not heard of Grayson Square, and I'm going to write that down because it's always fun. Grayson Square. Also, I like the name Grayson, so that's always a fun thing. But I can't tell if it's because I like the way that Gray with an E is spelled. I've just always preferred the European spelling to the American spelling because E is for Europe and A is for America. I don't know why, but Gray with an E looks better to me. And I've just always spelled it with an E since I knew that that was an option. So I don't know. How do y'all typically spell Gray? Do you usually spell it with an E, or do you usually spell it with an A? Does that matter to you? Like, is it just a thing? Or because I've seen some people say that Gray with an A is the color and with an E is the name, but I just always spell both of them with an E. So, so Hannah is also using a fountain pen, just a normal one with cartridges, not a dip pen or anything crazy. Oh no, the cat unplugged it. Oh no. Silly cat. So yes, Mallory is also streaming. Okay, so Graydon and Arcade Gold host a podcast with each other. Amazing conversations. Gotcha. You spell it with an E, it feels better to you as well. Yes. There are two different ones. Yeah. Yeah, that's always sort of like the weird thing. Is that, and that's just another one of those things that Americans being contrary when we split off from England and became our own country. We were like, we're not going to do things the sensible way. We're going to spell things different. And so we changed the spelling of several things. Like we took the U out of color and flavor, and Gray became with changed the vowel to an A. Yeah, I don't know. Although sometimes I think that's like because somebody who was writing the dictionary misspelled things and was just like, oh no, that's the new way we're doing it. We're doing it the new way. So, Grayson Square, Omniverse, and Late Night Munchie. That sounds fun. Yeah. Yeah, the way I used to explain to my students was E for Europe and A for America, or just pick one and stick with it. So you alternate the spelling. Oh no, hopefully not in the same document. Megan uses both. Podcast. Her podcast is podcast in Canadian English. Nice. You made our own Norwegian version of Danish when we split off from them in 1814. So I get, yeah. Language is weird. Language is just weird. Yes, American versus American. Yes. Your great-great-grandma's maiden name was Gray with an A. Well, that debunks the whole, like, E would be the name, doesn't it? Oh, well. Language is weird. So speaking of weird language, let's do another sprint. Let's go ahead and do the Pomodoro. I think that's kind of what I'm executive decision leaning towards. So that's what we're going to do. Excuse me. So don't forget to save now that we've done one sprint, a sprinty sprint, and you've been typing or handwriting. If you're handwriting, I'm not sure how you can save. Maybe take a picture of your phone. Don't have to do that. That's fine. So, yes, I know. It's bad. It's very bad. Segues with very not good. Yes. Okay, so 25 minutes. Make it bigger. This will be our second sprint, so I should probably put that banner up. And don't forget to save. Stretch your spine, roll your shoulders back. Make sure you have something to hydrate. Get a snack if you need it. All the fun stuffs. And we will get started in 3, 2, 1, go! Alrighty. That is the second sprint. How are you doing now? I am now up to 601 words, which is good. What is that? 350? Yeah, 350 that time. 351, I guess, if we're being exact. So don't forget to save. Save. Nope, that's not how I want you to save it. I want you to do a save as and actually save it onto my computer and not the cloud. Because I don't trust the cloud. I do. I like having it on my computer. Save as. It's going in this folder. You can tell I haven't really saved it before because there wasn't really enough to save the first sprint. So there we go. Okay. It has been saved. Good. And let's see. So we were all making fun of the Pomodoro Penguin, the PP timer. And he has very unfortunate initials. So Nikki is here. Hello. Heather is here. Hello. Stacy was commenting on the genealogy and that finding that the differences in spelling was often due to either partially illiterate or completely illiterate. And so the variations. Also, coming in on Ellis Island, you hear something and you think it's spelled a certain way, and so you write something down, or like that's the story of how some of the names were changed, or some of the spellings were changed at Ellis Island specifically. Stacy says, my snack tasted good. What did you have? What was your snack? So, Jay Taylor, hello. You are currently working at home. You are using this to get some paperwork done. Excellent. Yay. And welcome. Kai, your printer printed 2 things and then had a breakdown. It's taken from the beginning of the last sprint until now to fix it. Oh no. Hopefully it was not the small little gremlins. So Shadow's Lair did a Duolingo Spanish lesson, washed dishes, and made lunch. Nice. Is Duolingo as persistent as the sort of memes make it seem to be? Like, do they really text you all the time and be like, you haven't done your lesson yet? Do they do that? Bonnie says, got today's Vlogmas video up. Woohoo! And you think you might go back and fight with your editing software till it admits defeat. There's a thing that should happen. Elizabeth says, 1 paper graded, not quite in the groove yet, but getting there. Excellent. Yay. Jason, hello. You got 131. Excellent. Excellent. Shadow's Lair says, no words, but was productive. Excellent. Yay. I also realized that I will have to make fudge this week since Mom's going to be going down to Florida to visit the great aunt, but also we'll be seeing some of the other family, so I will need to make the holiday fudge before I had initially planned to, so that's going to happen. Nikki says, oh my god, lol, I always come in here right when you're about to do the 3rd sprint. Sometimes that happens. I do that on with Grapefry, with Devasha's streams, and so I'm always coming in like right before the final sprint. But we try and get in 4, so you're not too bad. Hannah says, got another 3 pages. Hey, you're really enjoying not counting the words, although you actually have no idea how many words you've written for the past week now. That is okay. You can decide to count them up later or not. You could estimate, like maybe count 1 to 2 pages and then like estimate to see what your norm would be. Petra reread a scene from yesterday and added 105 words. The black ink wasn't printing certain lines. Ooh, that's strange. Megan just watched YouTube videos. That is okay. especially if that's refilling your creative well. So, or entertaining you at least. Hopefully they were entertaining. Nikki says, I was doing a detailed character profile on the Story Planner website. Nice. Ellis Island is a myth, is it? There were so many other ports and they used the list that the person signed before boarding the ship. Oh, I did not know that. Ellis Island was only open for a few years. Stop spreading the myth. Will do. We'll no longer do that. So many people change their names after arriving to make themselves fit in. Yeah, I bet that definitely was part of it too. Okay, yes, they do send all of the text messages. Heather says, a member of my critique group has done extensive genealogical research on her family and is going to self-publish a book. She has come across so many spellings of family names. Yes. It ruins my notifications. Oh no. Oh no. You're doing Duolingo French. Nice. And hellos. Shadowler says it wouldn't ruin your notifications if you would just do your lessons. Oh, y'all are funny. Oh. Okay. All right. So whether you do another Duolingo lesson this next sprint is up to you. But let's go ahead and do another sprint. It is 2:05. Do y'all want to do another Pomodoro or do you want to like nudge it up to the 30-minute? So 25 or 30. Up to y'all. Heather says I need to film my Vlogmas video. Going to do that soon. I keep telling myself I should probably do that too. It's probably not going to happen. Stacy says next Friday on Family History Fanatics, they are going to be live streaming about the Ellis Island myth. Ooh. So Family History Fanatics is a YouTube channel? Or is this like a something else? I will see if I can find them. Jason says, I have 2 profiles on one phone and that sucks. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, so Elizabeth and BC vote for 30. All right. Cool. We will go ahead and do the 30 then, and then I will see if I can find the YouTube channel for the Family History Fanatics while we do that. Okay. Get him set up. This will be the 3rd sprint. Sprinty sprint. So save, stretch, and shoulders back, spine straight. Sip your hydration, whatever it is, your water, your tea, your coffee, and make sure that you, did I already save? Say save. Save. Go get a snack if you need one. All of the S's. And we will get started in 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, that was the end of the third writing sprint. My apologies, I did not catch that early enough to unmute before the wind chimes. I am now up to 1008, but they feel like they're pretty clean words. I've been sort of going back and rereading and rearranging things, and oops, it's not what we want. Not what we want. There we go. So I feel like these 1,000 words are good. They are good. So I think what was I at last time? Like 601, I think. So I think I've written another 407. So slowly sort of increasing with the different timers. So that is good. And my sentences are decent. I feel like I've done some editing already. So it's the scene is pretty good. Pretty clean. I'm going back and I'm sort of like looking at the grammatical things and the stylistic things, and so overall, I think the sort of plot line of the scene is done, and so now I'm just kind of cleaning up to make it a little bit better, a little bit more readable. So, yeah. Okay. I did find the Family History Fanatics channel, so there's the channel link. And I also found sort of like a comedy skit version of explaining why the Ellis Island myth is a myth. So I watched that and I thought it was pretty fun. So thank you, Stacy, for recommending them. So they cover basic genealogy, DNA, and writing family histories, and their back catalog is extensive. Nice. So Nikki B is here. Hello. And Nikki B is in a terrible mood. It happens when you have extreme headaches. You have homework and then 3 hours of Zoom meetings that you have to go to. You are tempted to sleep through all of your meetings, but sadly, they are all one-on-one sessions. Well, hopefully with the one-on-one sessions, it'll be a little easier to focus on because there's not as many other little screens and things. And so you have a blog post for tomorrow, but you haven't finished it yet, and you don't know how you'll survive on the computer long enough to write it. Yeah, so I'm sorry that you're feeling that way. I did have some suggestions in case you might try these. Water, because hydration sometimes, dehydration contributes to headaches. Consider headache medicine. I don't know what your personal, like if you're allowed to take medicine, if medicines do or don't work for you, or if you're too sensitive, whatever. But consider some sort of headache medicine. And also you might want to either dim your computer screen or change it to sort of like nighttime mode. That way it's not as bright, so that it's not as straining on your eyes. So yes, I hope you feel better. So Stacy and Heather were talking about a friend who's into genealogy as well. And Kai was hoping maybe there's a way that the blog post can at least wait, and hoping that you can rest your eyes until the Zoom meetings. Shadow's Lair added 1 word. Well, hopefully that was the perfect word. Elizabeth got 1.5 papers graded. Pretty good papers, though. Excellent. Yay. That is awesome. Jason, 508 words. Oh my, that is the most words you have ever added. Yay! Congrats. So Heather's going to email the friend. Petra got 210. Nice. Yay. Stacy said that's fine. If anything, you can I'm sure, DM, text, etc. Hannah added another 3 pages and put your food shopping away. Nice. Food shopping. Yes. Bambi. Yes. Heather has been playing with your card making supplies to inspire yourself. Excellent. Yay. And Nikki, I got one of those little fly thingies again. We got more bananas yesterday, so. Doing another character profile on your story planner. Nice. Your main is now so your main character is now in the antagonist's hideout, so this will be interesting. Ooh, I love a good hideout or lair. They're so fun. All right, so it's 2:43. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a 10-minute timer up, sort of like a wind down, and I am going to put links in the chat for streams that are going to be going on later. And okay, that should all be set up. So don't forget to save, hydrate, stretch, straighten your spine, get a snack if you need one. The 4th writing sprint is going to start in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! Okay. There we go. So I wound up with 1,056 words for the stream, which is pretty good, considering this is like one full scene, drafted and edited the first sort of like edit through, which is nice. I don't normally sort of like completely separate them and then like go through them again. So it's kind of a nice thing to sort of make my writing better. Be like, here's the first blah, and then like, here's where it's better. So that by the time I get finished reading through it, I'm like, oh, this isn't so bad. So I feel like I kind of need some of that after stream of consciousness nonsense that happens in November and a lot of other months too, if I'm being honest. So I feel much better about that. But yeah, so 1,056, yeah, 1,056, which is like nowhere near some of the word counts that I was getting in November, but I feel like I'm finally, I'm like, this makes sense, hey, which is awesome. Okay, so Shadow Layer edited assignments for homeschooling. I was productive, even if it was avoiding writing. That is awesome, though. So yes, yay, yes. Seeing the words improve is good. Jason got 162, nice. Megan ate miso soup. Miso soup is very nice. I have some mix in my cabinet, some miso mix, so I might do that a little bit later. That would be very tasty. Hannah got around 9 pages in all, which is awesome. That is great. Okay. So save your document. Now that we're done with the 4th sprint, save your document. I have not changed my calendar. I just realized that. You can sort of, where is it? There it is. It's still stuck on the 6th. I haven't changed it. Ignore that. I'll put my head in front. Jason is about to go into your 2nd fight scene. Nice. Do you enjoy writing fight scenes? I know there are some people who really enjoy it, and some people are like, I don't know how this goes. I always have to sort of like conjure up videos, like fights that I've seen in movies or video games, like that kind of movement, as well as other fight scenes that I've read. So Petra got 233, finally hit the end of the chapter. Yay! Excellent. Good job. Good job. Let me take this banner off. There we go. Okay, so now up to the links, because that is something that I always try to do. So this happened earlier, but it might be worth a watch through if you are interested in co-writing. This is on iWriterly's channel, and it's all about how to co-write fiction and nonfiction. So I think that'll be an interesting thing to rewatch. Mallory, as I said earlier, normally streams weekdays till 5 p.m. But she streams in parts, so I never know like which part she's going to be on when I finish streaming. So there's the link to her channel, and so whichever part she is currently streaming is usually live. So I Got a Blank Page is doing Climb the Ladder sprints starting at 4 p.m. HK Darkwood is also starting a write-in at 4 p.m. Charlie has a stream starting at 5 p.m. We always love a good Charlie stream. And also, Abigail Ford is going to be doing a live reading, so sort of like audiobook style, for the first 3 chapters of The Dark Castle. So that should be really fun. And that will also help because there are sometimes when I read names, like place names, I'm like, how do I pronounce this? So you'll get to hear it straight from her as to how to pronounce the place names, and also just Alexander. Just Alexander. It's gonna be fun. So WordStitch is also having a write-in at 8 p.m. tonight, and then one thing that I'm really interested in is I love the bookish realm for book reviews and things, but she's also very well spoken. And so she's having a live stream tonight at 8:30 that is sort of 6 months after the Black Lives Matter movement started, or the most recent sort of iteration of it, asking sort of, does it look like it's just performative activism again? Is there some sort of like real changes that are being made? And kind of her thoughts on the whole process 6 months after it started. So that is definitely going to be worth a watch. And I think that you should at least hit, set a reminder, go back to it, watch it. She's always very well spoken, so I'm excited about that one. And then Savvy Writes Books normally has the sleepover at 10 p.m. I swear, this is one of the reasons why I hate buying bananas, because they always have the little net thingies. Sorry. Savvy normally has the AuthorTube sleepover at 10, but I'm not sure if that's happening tonight or not. Laura also streams at 9 p.m., but for whatever reason, that link didn't go through, so I posted it again. So there should be a link that actually works. Sarah Jane also started at 3 p.m. Thank you very much, Devin. I forgot to fetch her link as well. And Meadow is currently doing the Black Widow and 100 Baby Challenge for Sims, so that's always entertaining. So, yes. Okay. All right, I think that was all the links. Yes, okay. And Jason says, yes, you do like writing fight scenes, and it gave you a nickname for fight scene guy. Oh my, that would definitely mean that you like them then, which is awesome. Okay, well, again, save your document, finish off whatever hydration you have, stretch, straighten your spine, go grab a snack, all that kind of fun stuff. But thank you very much for joining me today. I will be back. I normally stream Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 1 to 3 p.m. Eastern, and Sundays, 2 to 5 p.m. Eastern. So I am here quite often, and you can join me whenever you feel like it. But anyway, so thank you again for joining me, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your Writing Wednesday, if I can say that. All right, bye, y'all.